Good morning, everyone, and welcome to what is today? Today is June 1st. So, welcome to June 1st's mantra. So, today's energy mantra is I proceed softly and with awareness on my path towards my greatest healing. So today's energy mantra is really a beautiful invitation for us to really be more gentle with ourselves. We have to remember that we're going through an extremely transformative time within our own consciousness. And each of us is going through that in whatever way, shape, or form. And what we have to do is to be willing to be compassionate with ourselves as what I like to call opportunities for growth arise. And those opportunities for growth, they can be seen as triggers, they can be seen as lessons. I just like to see them as opportunities for growth. And so that is where we are in the energy currently. We're still in this eclipse corridor. There's still a lot of intensity, a lot of energy coming up. What we have to remember is that it's not our job to necessarily get everything right 100% of the time. We're going to get triggered. We're going to react. It's okay if you do. Be willing to be compassionate with yourself. Be willing to be gentle with yourself. But that doesn't mean that we pander to the fear. Not at all. What it simply means is that we are willing to say, okay, I had a moment. Okay. Like there's nothing big or crazy about it. I had a moment where I was triggered. I'm willing to forgive myself and I'm willing to choose again. That's it. It doesn't have to be anything super complicated or anything more than that. I'm willing to forgive myself and I'm willing to choose again. I'm willing to now choose to respond in this moment. And that's where our awareness part of our energy mantra comes in today, because we're proceeding gently and with awareness. The awareness that we have is that, yes, this is an opportunity for growth. And I have the opportunity to either choose to react to this opportunity for growth. And usually a reaction comes from fear, or I have the ability to respond. And our response usually comes from love. So I have this opportunity to really become aware, okay, this thing, whatever this thing may be, whatever this opportunity for growth is, okay, it's come up. I see it, I recognize it, I acknowledge it, and I'm willing to respond to it in a different way. Instead of going off the handle, instead of reacting, I'm willing to take that step back and really take a self-inventory. Self-awareness doesn't mean that you're not aware of your mistakes. It means that you see your mistakes as learning opportunities. So that's what you have to ask yourself, in tandem with being gentle and compassionate with yourself and with others as we all go through this transformative process together. We really have to ask, am I willing to see the lesson that's here? Am I willing to realize that this was a mistake and mistakes can be corrected? That's always the key. And I think that's something that we tend to forget, especially as we're on the spiritual path. And, we have all of these ideals about what it's like to be on the spiritual path and how we have to show up on the spiritual path. And what we have to realize is that, yes, we're on a spiritual path. Yes, we are moving in that direction, but it doesn't mean that we are going to get it right. 100% of the time. We're going to make a mistake. We're going to move into fear. And our job is not to condemn ourselves, is not to beat ourselves up. It's not to judge ourselves. Our job, our only job, acknowledge it, realize it, forgive it. That's it. And it's that simple. But you have to be willing. Good morning, everyone. You have to be willing to be compassionate and step into awareness with that. Like I said, this is a transformative time. We're all going through it. We are all having our own triggers, our own opportunities for growth arise. Let us not use what we see with our eyes to determine our reality. Like, yes, we see it. Yes, we recognize it, but it does not mean that it's the end all be all. Remember, your eyes report back what you believe. So if you're seeing something that, disturbs your peace, right into that question. What must I believe in order for this to be happening? What must I believe in order for this to be appearing in my reality? Once again, it's not from a place of judgment. It's not from a place of trying to be like, oh my God, I'm a terrible person. Look what I believe. Look how terrible I am. Not at all. Morning, Karen. What this is an invitation for is to come into that awareness. Okay, so I must have a belief in lack. I must have a belief in death. I must have a belief in destruction. That's why I'm seeing these things. Okay, I'm willing to forgive myself and I'm willing to see it as nothing more than this opportunity for growth. That's what this is offering me. It is an opportunity for me to grow, an opportunity for me to learn, not an opportunity for me to it is an opportunity if you choose it to be an opportunity to judge yourself, but we don't want to take that opportunity. We don't want to judge ourselves. We want to be kind and compassionate with ourselves. So that is today's energy mantra. It's all about being gentle with yourself. It's all about coming into that awareness so that you may take this transformative time that is bringing forth such healing to all of us. And you can really take the opportunities for healing, because that's what we want to do. We want to take those opportunities. We want to move towards our highest and best. So I thank you for joining me. I thank you for being here. And I will see you all soon. Bye for now.